Our Jali Suso people to set up. Are they ready? But just before they kickstart, I know they've been warming up. Their fingers have been itching. There's a popular wall of saying that magbahna chikir. And in all these discussions, we cannot go home if we do not hear from the Magikir. And on that note, I'd like to call on His Excellency Ousainou Darboe, so that he'll just give his reactions for the day. I am quite sure that lawyers are not ones that are caught off guard, right? So, sorry? Okay.
Madam Moderator, I think you are wrong today that lawyers are never taken unguided. Certainly, you've really taken me unaware. I want to say that this nation is a resilient nation. When I see the young men and women of ARTV, it gives us a lot of hope. The thoughts that have been put into the establishment of this event and indeed ARTV, it only shows that the Gambia does not lack talent. The Gambia does not lack young men and women who are committed to the building of this nation. In fact, the letter to the next generation speaks well of what really next generation should be up to. I just want to take this opportunity to appeal to all young men and women of this country to really put on our thinking caps and think hard. And I also want to say that where there is unity of purpose, there will always be achievements. I want to congratulate Papa C, and I want to say that I am really honored to have been invited here as the Chief Guest of Honor. And indeed, I take particular pride in one of the persons, I think the project coordinator, I take particular pride in her. That is the original Darboe. There's absolutely no doubt about that. The original Darboe from Bansi. Like to say that we, the older generation, owe a lot of gratitude, a debt of gratitude to the younger generations. When they talk of themselves as leaders of tomorrow, these are not leaders of tomorrow, these are the present leaders. And these present leaders, I'm sure, will deliver what the older generation has not been able to deliver. I thank you all.
Ngai wale mutonyati, ngai madam Darboe ba fama, ngai wale mutonyati falon di ti ngolan di ti. Sul ko nini moji bab moji pinggir bonata.
Wow.
The young are motivated. The young are obviously looking at you and wondering, wow, when will I become like you? So you are a role model to us, and we look at you with pride, and we thank you very much for those words of wisdom. And I put it to you, sir, that because you were not prepared, you delivered, in fact, much more than we would have expected. So thank you very much. It still shows that even at this age, your ability to go to is questioned. So you can stand any day, any time, and deliver, sir. Is everybody in agreement with me? Yeah. So I will not go to jail, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yo assalamu alaikum badingulu kunka fole nyamin rek igoro go timiliti kulito ka kuliti tagala kulika English man says something to your hole must be to everybody hole in the mbolo takile sen boko way loloy dega suñ bay tok fi ak family am table bi because English man say man have to talk about him in Kalalong, but man don't have to talk about him in Kalalong. So I have to talk about what I Kalalong. Ufa porobe sirinya, ufa kendo anana tabulo, bi ajoko denano ya tola tella, kulio igato ya kulio tola tella. Woto albeda oda albunya biye, aliye parere yaldo mu monkila jinka jompre kanana. Alla tabulo la le fusetol bondi je palado werolo. Kadun tariatale. So diriankere sama kungolu albulo ko salfo ngay diriankere le ana dirianke ci bir salbi na la koy dal woto jari susu sura fakoli kumba ani fakoli daba abaraka bake ani juma the queen of monday ala so bulo kari mo fomi yanako ay manike ay bisauke ay dakarke ay gambiyake wala mu toñati
It's a good program, very informative, and the panelists, I think they did justice to the topic. They really expatiated on them to the best of their ability. It was very clear. The other issue that, or the other thing that I'm impressed about, because prior to the program, we had some visitors to our office and explaining this to us. So my expectations were been met, or one can say, in fact, were met beyond my own own imagination, in the sense that I'm seeing young people, young boys and girls, I can call that are very much resourceful and then that understand the topics that they are talking about and are able to, look at some of the areas or sectors in society that has issues and highlighting them and then also providing solutions to those problems. For example, when you talk about climate change, it's an issue in this country, but it's also an issue in the world. You talk about maternal mortality, you talk about sports, the potential of what sports can do. You talk about awareness, you talk about self-recognition, and as you call yourself, the renaissance and all of that. So I think this shows that young people are aware of their environment, number one, but they are also informed about who they are and then how to demonstrate who they are and then to stand for that and then basically not to narrate the history of others but they themselves. I think that also came out in the discussion where it says when you want to be CNN, be the CNN as an African TV, don't try to be what you are not. Be proud of your origin, be proud of your heritage and be proud of who you are and make it better who you are. So I'm quite impressed. I think there's a lot to take on today, because the topics that we are discussing are wide-ranging and then they are also very, very, very rewarding in the sense that anybody that attended this program, so you have seen all of it and those who are going to watch will really gain something out of it. To tell you how impressed I was, I did not connect to your online, like your Facebook page or so forth. I had to go online and search for it, and so from now on I'll also be following and seeing what you guys are doing and reporting. But from what I see, I saw quality here today, and then I would encourage you. One thing I do want to emphasize, as journalists, you have a responsibility to inform society, but also you have a responsibility not to inform society wrongly. There's a lot of misinformation and disinformation, and then as a journalist, you need to also distinguish the story, what you report, and your opinion. These are two different things. Like if you come here and make your research, say what people tell you, but don't try to inject your own, opinion in it. Because then when you do that, it's biased, but you are also distorting the information. So the objective is defeated. Because what you want people to know is not actually what is happening, but what you think.
So therefore, one can say that the panel discussion was educative.
Absolutely educative, and then it unearthed a lot of things that maybe even you, the practicing journalists, should also learn from and so forth. Which is that the role you play is to inform society. But like I said, what you inform society is important. It doesn't have to be your own opinion. In fact, if you're going to report your opinion, you need to qualify that this is my own opinion. But like Dr. Bite was saying, when someone is telling people the dangers of COVID and we have to take precautions, others we are saying, no, this doesn't exist. Still they are all transmitting different information. One is good and one is bad. So that's why I said as journalists also, they have that responsibility to educate and inform, but also not be biased in doing the job.
Thank you, sir.
I would say it's fairly good because these are young people. When I see I think the CEO whatsoever, I was very much impressive. Looking at the nature of this country, what is happening, and look at the people that are graduating every year from universities and other institutions. These small people or young people gathered together at least I think they have done something that they could be proud of.
So, we have done panel discussion. What are some of the things you learned from the panel discussion?
I think from every speaker I have learned something. I've been a teacher all my life. So anybody who speaks there, I learned something from them. I learned something from the journalism fraternity, also from the environment, and all the rest. So I learned a lot from them. Even sport, that is not my way. That has never been my way. I think I've learned something.
So how about the food? How will you rate the food? The food?
The food is, I am not used to eating at night, but it's very good. It's very, very nice. So I think the Bakadaji Hotel need to be commended for a very wonderful meal that they have prepared.
Thank you so much.
Surprised of what I saw today. I was so impressed, and I know that all what is said here, we already saw it, and I know you people will work on it, and so people will come out surely to be looking for you.
So do you enjoy yourself?
Definitely, I 100% enjoy myself.
Hope it's not about the food.
No, not about the phone.
So how about the panel discussion?
It's very, very vital because we learn a lot out of it. Definitely, inside of the medical, inside of the football, everything, all and the climate weather, we learn a lot from it. Definitely, it was very, very impressive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Mr. Alaji, can you please tell me what's your reaction towards the dinner?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think it's quite a great initiative, a great way to really introduce African Renaissance TV to the general public. I think before this, the public has really seen what the TV is able to do. But again, putting up this event of this magnitude, I think only goes to show, what, if supported the Renaissance TV can definitely do. I think we are quite impressed, looking at leadership is entirely, looking at the ideals that you can have, the activities that you put together, the different programmings. I think it goes a long way to really show, the potentials young people of this country have. So just to commend the entire team, and happy to really be here today.
So what's your commitment towards the dinner, or towards African Renaissance TV?
I think our commitment, for us as the National Youth Council has already started. We've already started working with the African Renaissance TV on one of your projects that we have just started. We've committed to working with you so that you guys can use our resources, especially our regional youth committees, to serve as entry points for one of the projects that we are running or just about to roll out. So for us, we've already committed to that. But beyond that, we want to be available to the African Renaissance TV in terms of all the activities that you're doing. Any way we can partner, any way we can support as a council, we are really willing. Because again, we know all what you do is really to promote young people of this country. So as a council, we always be available to support whatever you do as African Renaissance TV.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good to be here.
What's your reaction towards the dinner?
I'll start by congratulating the team. Obviously, and as ARTV, I'm definitely impressed with what I see today. Yeah, because just by looking at the team that they have, like I can see they are all young, and then in my observation, they are all motivated. And then this is definitely a great thing, Because just like just look at the turnout here, the people that attend the program shows that people value what they are doing, and then they are doing great. If they are not doing well, people will not even respond. People will not know about it. This shows that they are doing well, and then my advice is that let them keep grinding. Let the whole team keep grinding. Nothing comes easy, but they are on the right track. So let them keep moving. This is definitely impressive.
We're very happy that we got invited by our boss, Babasi. It was a fruitful event, and I liked the ambience, and then we had fun. So hopefully we can do it again.
So how would you rate the dinner over 10?
From a scale of what?
Nice, and then we really enjoyed the food, and then the place was full of entertainment, and then
look at the camera.
We learned a lot. It was a very educative program also, and then many stuff.
Linga nanja presentation bane ke primary school.
Bye.